Welcome everybody to another episode of BLANCTV. We got more playoffs coming at y'all tonight. We have amateur season 4 semis. So we have the number 1 seed Sweaty Spaghetti hosting the number 4 seed WAP. WAP. I'll probably just flip-flop between those or just call them blue team. But my name is Terry, of course, and tonight I'm joined by the one and only, the multi-casting org extraordinaire, Frog Lord himself, Flescore. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. How you doing, Terry?
I am excited to watch this because this is winner goes to grand finals, man. Like there's a lot on the line.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be really exciting just seeing Sweaty Spaghetti obviously have their perfect record that they need to
Ooh,
be
it's so
upholding.
spicy.
Yeah, their perfect record. If anyone who does not know, Sweaty Spaghetti and all of the entire time them playing RGL have not lost a single map. They've gotten perfect. They went perfect last season, a newcomer, and now they're on par to go perfect this season.
Yeah, that's 8-0 in newcomer regular season, and then went 4-0 in playoffs. Then they're on pace to do the same exact thing right now. They went 8-0 in amateur this season, and then right now they're on the precipice of making it back to another grand. That's 2 grand finals appearances in 2 seasons for these guys. Pretty much, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is the best start to any TF2 team's career. Just facts. No other team can say that they went perfect for the 98% of their first 2 seasons. But before we get ahead of ourselves, there's already 12 in the server. I'm going to run down these rosters omega quick for y'all. On Sweaty Spaghetti side, and there will be in the red jerseys, you got Kino and Maxo on Scout, Evan and Frisbee on Soldier, Vio on Demoman, and Kazi on Medic. And then on the other side, in the blue jerseys, Kilo and Durzo on Scout. So every single Scout in the server ends in an O. That's not going to be confusing or, trippy at all. Drellis and Fluey on Soldier, Smile on Demoman, not to be confused with the Smiles on Witness Gaming this season in Invite, and then Scott Ford, aka Cactus Jack, aka whatever they're actually aliased in the game. But let me switch over, get the TF2 actually on the screen, and hopefully they'll get started soon.
Something I actually do want to point out is if there's actually going to be any team that could possibly take a map from them, I definitely would say it's WAP. Just because in the regular season they actually did meet up. They met up on Villa, and Sweaty Spaghetti barely clutched it out with the 5-4 victory,
Ooh.
which is actually their closest game they've had all season. Now, WAP has actually been doing really well in the regular season. Every team faced, besides a few, of course, actually have been just clear 5-0 victories or 5-1 victories, as opposed to Sweaty Spaghetti. They've had dominant games, but most of them, just 5-1. Giving their enemies maybe a courtesy round, as I like to call it. But overall, it's never been a clean 5-0. For most of them, but they have fought harder opposition.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so both these teams are in their second season as far as RGL is concerned, or at least the majority of them. The cores of each of these teams, like we previously mentioned, Sweaty Spaghetti having played a newcomer last season, winning it all, taking home the crown, and then for the other side, WAP, they played in amateur last season and made playoffs as well. So again, you love to see this team continuity, especially at the lower levels, because these guys are the bulk of the the league overall, and it's good not just for them but for the whole community to have teams sticking together. Our maps tonight, of course, as you can see, we're on Snakewater to start things off. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this was the Sweaty Spaghetti pick, followed by Sunshine, and then Clear Cut as the third tiebreaker map if necessary. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, this is the number 1 versus the number 4, so anybody can make anything happen. This is playoffs after all, and I'm sure those of you who perhaps witnessed yesterday's main cast of the 3rd place match between Watch This and Seven Gull, that was an absolute thriller. That was like the full 4 hours. Well, it wasn't like actually 4 hours of TF2, but it was, close to it. So that was hella exciting to watch, and that's why we play this game, man. That's why we play playoffs, for all the marbles. They're all on the line. Who's gonna go big? Who's gonna go home? Well, figuratively and also literally, because stay safe, everybody. But finally, it looks like everything is settling down. Maybe
Possibly?
it looks like. Okay, so I'm looking at Blue's roster. Kilo, Smile, Flui, and Drelis are aliased correctly. And then I just don't know. I don't know which one is Mega Sasuke underscore. And then who's Young Serial Killer, but we will find out shortly, because things are gonna get going. Lots of TF2 elsewhere tonight as well, so be sure to not miss out on any of it. So obviously right here on BLANCTV we got amateur semifinals. TFTV is going to be covering main grand finals between Obese Whales and the other team. I forgot. Is it Witness Gaming? I think it's Witness Gaming.
It's Witness Gaming.
But
Witness is
the
on
open
team,
team,
that's
sorry, yeah, the main team that Witness is on versus Obese Whales, and then I believe RGL is covering some invite later on in the night. I think Froyotech probably, since Korsha and Morning Light just played.
Yeah, it's I think it's Korsha versus someone.
Oh,
On
okay.
let me check. I'm checking the elusive fires. It's Froyo versus Korsha, yes.
So that will also be, that's going to be happening I think at 11 for Eastern Standard Time, which means it'll start at 11:30 or later, so definitely don't want to miss that. Obviously if you got two monitors, you know, pull up both the streams, pull up BLANCTV, pull up TVFTV, show all these people some love here. We got playoffs, it's going to be an exciting time, but not sure what these teams here are waiting for. Hopefully just the final pep talk. Everyone was talking about something earlier, I don't remember.
Yeah, there was some friendly banter in the talk, in the chat, excuse me, and, you know, that's what we like to see. We like seeing teams be friendly with each other.
Frisbee asking if they're ready. I was gonna say, I mean, I actually casted Newcomer Grands last season, so I got to watch Sweaty Spaghetti take home the crown, and all I can say is I'm gonna be watching Frisbee a lot, because that dude's bombs was hella good for this level. Just absolutely dominant. I'm pretty sure, like on Viaduct, that man just got away with murder all over the place. B-Ball Daniel predicting 5-0 in 2 maps for Sweaty Spaghetti. I was going to say, actually, predictions? Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anything, but I'm just going to trust the #1 seed. I'll say they take it in 2 maps. We'll say 5-2 on Snakewater, and then maybe like a 5-3 on Sunshine. But, you know, as a caster, I just want a good match. I don't really care what the score is or who wins. I have no stake. I have no emotional stake in this match. All I know is Sweaty Spaghetti. They are on the path to perfection 2 seasons in a row, and that is something not even the best players / teams in TF2 can claim. Banny can't claim it. Habib can't claim
He's
it.
shaking.
They're just absolutely quaking.
They understand that once Sweaty Spaghetti reaches invite, it's over. We're gonna crown new kings.
All I'm saying is, even if they go into IM next season and they go like, I don't know, let's say like 11-5 for example, that's still incredible. That's, let's see, like they went 16-0 in the regular season over 2 seasons. Let's say they finish the job here, they go 8-0 in both newcomer and amateur playoffs. That's 24-0 to start your career. 24-0 is nothing to sneeze at. No one else could make that claim, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sweaty Spaghetti versus WAP. Amateur semifinals. I'm going to watch Vio here as he rolls out to the first middle. Doing the classic bridge jump, hits the little surf into Saw. He's going to be full health after the pack, and his roamer is actually super fast. Frisbee, he's flying in, so we'll see what he does. He actually just gets cleaned up right away by the pipes from Smiles, so immediate man down for the Spaghetti squad here. And look at this, Blue is playing the positioning. They have a soldier up top, they have a scout going up to meet him. And now it looks like Blue is just completely overrunning them in the corner, and they are just murdering all of Red. Kazi did stay alive. I hope people can't see my...
They're chasing incredibly hard. But they actually do lose Kilo. They're trying to chase Kazi. Kazi does actually manage to make it out. Frisbee doing a really nice job of just stuffing out the doorway. So that mid did, you know, possibly just a high risk, high reward type of deal. You know, Frisbee just went in instantly, unable to find anyone, probably expecting the demo to be lower. So that's going to be one lost mid there, but, you know, it is going to be even Ubers, so we're just going to, you know, be stalemating here.
Wait, no. Yeah, look at Kazi. They're so aggressive in lobby here. And they use in lobby because of all this good spam out of Blue. They finally get the counter. No, they just get it now. They're gonna trade 1 for 1, but I mean, it looks like things might settle down here. There is a player behind. I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. Kino is working his way back onto train. It looks like there was a sniper
Ooh.
attempt. Oh, here comes Kino trying to flank the point, and he
This is a,
two-shots the medic. What an
that that
interesting
was a full wipe.
sequence. Yeah, that was so strange. I
That
thought
was
Red's Uber being so far into their own lobby was going to be disastrous, but like they snuck a player behind and they just managed to convert enough kills where they got the retake right away, and now they're on mid.
Kilo was on sniper there, so
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't necessarily. It wouldn't have been a really good situation for the post-Uber fight, but it's hard to predict that because they did come up sniper just to equalize a stalemate. But looks like Sweaty Spaghetti are just on a higher level and just like taking that dry fight there was incredibly smart.
Yeah.
It was a really like good choice there. And right now they're just looking. They have the Uber advantage here, so they definitely can't just bust straight through onto this demo man, and that's exactly what they're going to do. We actually do see the meta get popped up there, but we're just taking it straight into lobby. There's going to be a soldier, both soldiers currently on the bats.
Oh, they're so hurt. Okay, one of them
Fluey
finally
doesn't
gets
make
cleaned
that.
up. Yeah. I was gonna say Kilo was on sniper still in the forwards, trying to get another chance at hitting a shot. Unfortunately, that did not happen. But I mean, all things considered for Blue, this is still a pretty good situation. They have huge advantage. They only lost a single soldier to the Uber. So we're gonna go find one of the Blue players, see how they elect to push out here. I'm watching Smile. Walk into lobby, never mind, time to find these two scouts. They use the Uber. Young serial killer is on this soldier in cheese, he's not really hitting anything. And Kazi did die to Fluey though. Look at this, they're wrapping the last through underneath? Oh wait, no, never mind. They're on their own last. I got them. Like, colors confused, confuzzled. But in the meantime, look at this. Just Maxo.
Ooh.
Okay, nice kill onto Schmile, but he will get cleaned up.
Oh,
Evan is trying to bomb in. Oof. He got half damage in onto the medic, unfortunately. No kill for him. And this is going to swing the Uberad once again in Blue's favor. Blue's just waltzing in through kitchen with a scout. Absolutely no fear. Look at this. I like this. They already just bullied their way straight in. Red still missing 2 players. They have to give this up. Although a soldier is aggressing Mega Sasuke. He's going to get bombed in the corner and he gets killed by Frisbee. And Vio also gets a pipe kill as well. Disaster strikes for WAP here as Sweaty Spaghetti collect the medic. And Fluey tried to flank through the kitchen, but Kino gets the kill on him. And now they're just gone. The rest of Blue has to turn tail and run back to their own second. Meanwhile, all of Red has waltzed in through grass. They are just going to cap up the point. Their medic almost has full Uber charge advantage. The other medic at 11% plus score. Let's see if Sweaty Spaghetti can convert this time.
Yeah, it's not looking too great. We are going to see Kilo actually go sniper a little bit, but then decide elects not to. We are going to see a heavy no gun being brought up, but that's understandable just because there's going to be an Uber being popped all the way over here on the right. Heavy is going to be first casualty. Oh, actually, it doesn't actually make it out. So that's going to be really good survivability there. Kino's going to go down Kazi as well, so that's going to be no heals coming in on the side of Red. And looks like the frags are going on the side of Red. The health isn't looking too great. It's all up to Bio.
Oh, Vio, the lone survivor.
Vio just hits 2 pipes and just gets the round. That's going to be the first round going on the side of Sweaty Spaghetti here on this first map.
That was so close, plus score. As close as it could possibly be with just one player alive left in the server at the end of that Uber fight. But there we go, Sweaty Spaghetti. Strike first here. I'm watching Fluey as he takes top left. Not exactly the healthiest, though. Gets an arrow to patch himself right up. There goes the Evan bomb right into lower. He took a ton of damage, though. And now here comes Fluey with the counter bomb right on top of this medic. He does so much damage. He gets 2 kills. Might even get a third on that laggy scout. Maxo struggling a little bit on the internet. Or maybe I am. But meanwhile, scouts are getting kills. They're all over the place. And it looks like it's Kino.
Oh my goodness. Just bobbed and weaved through 2 scouts, focusing him down to actually get the medic. And that's all going to be a late death as well. So this is going to be some Uber advantage that they can actually start building up. It's definitely going to be going out to second.
It'll be like 15%, but...
it's not going to be a lot, but it's definitely, the mental damage. The mental damage.
Yeah. Speaking of mental damage, this is 2 straight mid wins for WAP here. So Sweaty Spaghetti not getting their footing on their own map pick as far as the mid fights go. But look at this, they're gonna start walking back in through Saw. They're gonna kill Drellis immediately. But now here comes Kilo trying to push forward. He's gonna watch 2 of his teammates die, make that 3. Oh, and the collapse out of Sweaty Spaghetti. Now it's just this one scout on the Seagull spot. He gets upward rocketed by Evan, and just like that, with the heals getting out there a lot faster, they were able to assert their dominance and retake. Yep, they have to.
They just
Absolutely the
denied
correct play.
all 6 people. Oh, the 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 coordination on the side of Sweaty Spaghetti is honestly unparalleled to any team I've ever seen. Like in this division, they don't. I feel like they're sandbagging at this point. They're not an amateur.
Hold.
They're Div 2 players. I don't care.
Yeah, someone was saying that apparently Sweaty Spaghetti were scrimming Div 2 teams. I don't know which Div 2 teams they were scrimming, but that's actually crazy if that is true. Regardless, though, we have a 40% Uber advantage. Here goes Maxo and his demo man. They're walking in left. Look at this free ground. Okay, they do pop their Uber, and they will kill off Fluey right away. Drellis goes down as well, so no soldiers on the side of blue here, and Maxo is just holding W right on top of the other team. And ooh, quick little stop. 95, 96% for Mega Sasuke. But no cigar here, and we're quickly changing tunes here to a 2-0 scoreline.
Yeah, despite not winning any mids, they did lose the first 2 mids, but they actually did take the first 2 rounds. So that was really nice. That was really well played there, just using the Uber to get space. And once they got the point control, they were just play the point and force them on there. So we're going to be transitioning to the very third mid, possibly the last one of this half. If everything keeps going, we're going to see Evan go in. Actually, does get hyped. So that was actually really nice. That was actually a really nice rocket. We're gonna see Frisbee going all the way in, causing a lot of chaos. And that looks like nobody from Sweaty Spaghetti actually wanted to commit on that. They just all kind of stayed on their own side, and they're gonna be giving this up. So that's gonna be the third mid in a row for the side of WAP.
Yeah, and look at Fluey bombing right forward onto Train, trying to get a kill on the medic. Unfortunately, 2 scouts eat him alive, and now we have a little bit of a stutter, perhaps a foretelling of future events to come. Although Vio does go down for Sweaty Spaghetti, so it's going to be a really good opportunity. Oh, the drop from Mega Sasuke. Kino and Maxo convert 2. They're still hunting for more. Now they have their own Uber as well. This should be a clean sweep of the remaining WAP players. Only Fluey left alive. He was the first casualty at the very beginning of the, I guess, the circus act onto 2, but he's just getting pushed out lower. Has to run away with his soldier partner. And now Kazi has full Uber charge advantage. I'm just going to watch their cam as they saunter in through perhaps lower again, as they've done many, many times already. And here we go. Anybody on blue? No, everyone in blue is in their own lobby, so they're just gonna give this up for free. They're 40%, you know. It gotta be mentioned. Okay, they are building with a scout now. So last time their medic was at 96% before all of his comrades fell, and they lost the point here. But young serial killer also on the engineer. They're 75%, and Sweaty Spaghetti have not poked their heads in. The kilo is very, very low because of building. Hopefully they learn that you only have to be like 120. They're actually going to sack a soldier. Here goes Frisbee. No, never mind. Here comes the Uber.
Oh.
The medic dies. And this should just be a clean half here for Sweaty Spaghetti. Absolute clinic. Showing you guys how it's done when you have Uber advantage. And that's 3 straight mid losses. But winning mids is overrated, says Sweaty Spaghetti. We're just going to take the refight and defeat you with our own coordination and DM. They're up a convincing 3-0 right now, Flescore.
And despite losing all those mids, they were just able to convert that really well. So that just goes to show, like, you know, while mids are very important, it does seem to be that Sweaty Spaghetti are just trying out some new things, or just maybe what they're trying out isn't working. But despite all that, they're able to, you know, persevere and just come over, because their team fights are absolutely phenomenal. The way how they're playing, the way how they're focus firing, the way how their soldiers are grouping up together and just bombing on the high ground and not actually on their heads, and just, like, you know, playing the long game there, that's absolutely phenomenal. That's like something that you would see from higher level players. So shout outs to everyone on Sweaty Spaghetti for just, like, you know, constantly taking those aggressive fights there.
Look at these logs, Flescore. I just linked them in the chat, but Maxo is 13-6 with 350 DPM, which is the most in the server. So
as a scout,
he is not missing, as they say. And then Vio, a very respectable 330 DPM right behind him in second place. KD doesn't look so hot, but I mean, when your scout's killing everything, you don't need a good KD, dude. You just you sit there and you watch as your entire team kills the entire enemy team. Let's see here. 3 deaths for Kazi. to the 7 for Mega Sasuke. So four death difference, but the key is really the fact that Mega Sasuke had one crucial drop when his team was trying to take Sweaty's second, and then also only 2 Ubers compared to 5. So again, the refights, the coordination from Sweaty Spaghetti, the aggression, I should say, not necessarily the coordination, though that is of course tied to their aggression. It's just a little bit overwhelming for WAP right now, and we're gonna see how they make their adjustments heading into the second half here, because right now it is not looking good, but they are ready. So
it looks like they want to get straight back into it, you know, wanting to make sure they don't lose any momentum. It might just be some crucial mistakes, you know, on like the dry fights definitely could be going a lot better for the side of WAP. There are opportunities actually, like, you know, some timings that they can't exploit, where Sweaty Spaghetti are just like in prime positions just to be separated, or just need to focus fire a little bit better, because like their mids are going really well. They're playing playing them patiently. Like despite the shoulder bombs, they're holding their ground, and they're able to, you know, clean them up real quickly and just push forward off that. So
yeah, I was about to ask what happened during the very first round, because they won that mid really convincingly when they collapsed at Saw, but we don't have time for that because we are going live in the second half. You know how the rules go here. We're watching Maxo, man of the first half, player of the first half at the very least, as we look to see maybe Sweaty Spaghetti are just going to keep the tradition of losing mids but winning rounds, as Maxo just rolls out, fires a little space pistol, eats a sticky right away. Oh right, I forgot, this dude was the laggy guy. It doesn't matter though. I'm going to watch him for now. He's going to try and shut down this soldier with the help of his scout partner. But again, no team really making the first move until Drellis kills Frisbee. So once again, Sweaty Spaghetti on the back foot early on in the numbers game. And there we go. Both soldiers down. Maxo goes down as well. And man, just something about WAP. They've got the snake mids figured out. If they can elevate the rest of their transitions and fights to their mid fights, they're going to be looking good to make things interesting here.
oh.
Kilo does go down, and the health on blue isn't the greatest. But Smile's doing a great job just sitting on bridge, locking down the IT door. Ooh, they're gonna, or not the IT, the lobby door. They do give up Drellis, so second is gonna go down, but we've seen Sweaty Spaghetti push this, and here we go. They're just walking forward, and Smile has to back up here. He's a little bit afraid. He's putting some damage.
No,
Fluey kind of baited, or at least a little bit out of position, and the Uber comes out. Nice bomb from Frisbee. He's gonna manage to get away as well.
1 HP.
Oh, he does go down. And now, I mean, the blue soldier tried to get in on top of the medic, but Kazi is 100 health. Kazi's going to be a-okay. And they're checking all their doors right now as they see the stickies walk into kitchen, but he has 2 scouts, and here comes this red Uber. What are they going to find? The scouts have actually split up, so they're finally going to converge onto Smile, and it looks like this medic might get caught out on Catwalk as well. Kilo is fighting a 1v1 with Maxo, and he's going to win it, so that might stall things a little bit. Oh, never mind. Vio's gonna get piped. Vio's just walking forward. I know, but look at it. He doesn't care. He's just piping everything. He's gonna go after this medic now. He hits a pipe.
He hits one pipe. He's gonna jump this.
No, he's gonna let him go away. He's gonna elect to let the medic run, turn his attention to the players on second. There is a scout in his face, but he has all of his teammates, so what is he worried about? Oh, but he lets Kazi die. So the decision to not cap mid there actually costing Sweaty Spaghetti, and now Vio doing his best to try and spawn camp and delay these 3 players, though there is a pyro now to just reflect. Frisbee
no.
still dies. Wait.
It was a reflect
Oh.
rocket from the pyro, and then we did see Fluey just shoot another rocket straight at him. So he just lost 200 HP incredibly quickly. As we're just gonna see WAP pushing straight lower, and we are gonna see Vio actually getting a little bit caught out, but you know,
Down to 37 health. That was kind of spooky.
Piping, looks like there is a back cap going on here from this, but not going to be able to convert off that, unfortunately. And they're just going to be pushing.
Oh, look at how aggressive
here.
Blue is here. If they use their Uber, they can catch them all. And look at this. Kazi immediately down. They're looking for the demo now. The demo jumped away, actually. But meanwhile, the rest of his team collapsing. Vio gets a sticky kill, consolation prize. Another backup attempt on mid. This one might be going a little bit better. Kino actually will get this, I'm pretty sure. And that is a round saver, although the team does manage to stop it in time. So, whew, that was scary. But now WAP are in a really, really good position. They have 30% advantage here. They don't have to rush anything. They can just get this Uber and attack last, and start to claw their way back into this game.
Yeah, that was definitely definitely a little bit scrappy coming in from the side of Sweaty Spaghetti. You usually, like, we've seen them do some, like, dry fights and some team fights work out really well, but it seems to be they actually seem a little bit more split up, at least as opposed to what we've seen earlier. So it does seem a little bit unfortunate, but that also could be like WAP playing it a lot better. So they do have Uber here. They're taking their sweet time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And it's not looking too great, and they
Oh,
drop Kilo there. It's just gonna be.
they're in
It's
for
just
a
gonna
rude
be
awakening very, very
Smile.
soon here. Smile's gonna be like, uh-oh, that's an Uber. I'm gonna die. And there he
And
goes.
he was just hitting every pipe as well. Every single anytime there's an enemy on there, there's just a pipe. Honestly, like young Sin Karma vibes.
Young
Maybe
Sin Karma.
maybe not with the the quote unquote auto deader, but like just the fact that the DM is just there every single time he needs it to be is just something that you can't trade that. You can't teach that.
Yeah, so, I mean, Blue had a chance there. They had a 30% advantage. Unfortunately, they went a little bit too slow. And then, of course, dropping their scout at the shutter door certainly didn't help. Please don't kill Kilo. Don't have him do a Banny situation at Ice 58 or whichever one it was, where he killed himself trying to build Uber. He's going to be
404.
okay. Yeah, I think that was 58, right? Because it was
Yeah,
404
that
TLR
was
Muma. But
that was the lower bracket finals.
But anyway, back to amateur though. This team or WAP has a good shot to again. They're still in control of mid. They're going to be okay for this stalemate right now. Kazi and friends did not elect to push anything yet, so we'll get to that bridge eventually. But right now, I'm just going to find the Fluey cam. I'm expecting him to go sack. Looks like he's going to go through the window, and he kind of flubs it because he was right into Africa. So. Oh my goodness, he actually had a chance to bomb right on top of the med. He actually hit a rocket there for a 60 damage rocket. Unfortunately, Frisbee cleans him up, and I'm actually expecting Frisbee to be the one to go back in. And here he goes. He's going to take the pack lower, and he's in. He's deep. He's already 100 health, and he kills himself. Or I guess the scout grabbed the kill first. But classic soldier for soldier trade. And I think this is a really, really important time for WAP here because they need to settle back down, be like, okay, first half was kind of rough, but we're still winning mids, and right now we're in control of the mid itself. We can just run sacks, maybe get an off class going, and
they do actually.
And there you go.
Is on sniper.
Yeah, so plenty of time for them to work their way back into the game here. As you can see, just little over 23 minutes left. Fluey, the first shot's the most important.
Look at this angle.
And he's posting up. He's looking
You
for
see
a
someone
body.
on the fence?
But they're not really entertaining the idea of just hanging around the fence too long. They want to be decisive. He's just gonna rotate over towards Saw.
They might have seen it. They might have seen the sniper dot. That actually could be a huge detriment to them. So
I don't think they know because he just got hit by roller damage, so I'm sure the other team has figured it out if they are using their ears. And yeah, that's like 8 rollers that he just took, so I'm sure Vio knows what's going on now. So he's got his medic tucked away in a very safe position, although this might give the other soldiers Drellis.
Ooh, the headshot.
Fluey does hit the headshot. Unfortunately, Vio. Ooh, he hits another one. Evan actually took crater damage and dropped down to 30 health, so I'm just going to keep the Fluey cam. It's going to be him to make something happen here for his team as we are in this classic stalemate. That scout double jumping up. Might want to be a little bit careful there. Both Kino and Maxo kind of flirting with disaster, but here he goes. He's going to walk a little bit closer. He sees the scout. He misses. Quick little rotation.
You can see Cassie crouched underneath the logs, wants to make 100% sure there's no way the sniper's going to peek him.
Yep, so...
It's going to take a miracle shot to actually just even reach any of them. Honestly, I would love to see WAP just send in a soldier just to bait in someone into the sniper.
If they bomb... If they bomb Drellis through window, that could be a great opportunity. But we'll see what as it is right now. Fluey just taking his sweet time. He's poking through forward left.
Oh, we forgot about Frisbee. Frisbee actually just bombed straight in from Cat. No one was really watching the flank and actually nearly got the drop.
Yeah, he got Mega Sasuke down to 50 health. I saw. Oh, he has a shot. Fluey whiffs on Vio this time, so I don't know if you're going to get any better opportunity than that. That was it. You had to take it there. He's going to go for it again. He eats a pipe, trades out damage between the sniper and the demo, but that's going to always favor the demo as he has more health. He's gonna try round 3. Nope. The spam from the soldier in cheese. Oh, and now Frisbee. Oh, Evan actually very, very aggressive. He gets caught off by the SMG, so a little bit too forward. And now, you know, WAP could send in the sack or throw Fluey very, very aggressive at the other team. See if he can hit the miracle headshot. But right now, they're still just kind of taking their time.
Oh, he's tunnel vision. There was a soldier right next to him that I actually didn't see that was spamming rockets at him. Yeah, that's one of the major drawbacks of Sniper. But right now, it seems to be that WAP is just putting all their confidence on the Sniper.
Yeah. What's the saying? They're putting all their eggs in his sniper scope basket, and right now, yeah, you're right. It hasn't really worked out. He's hit some damage, but nothing really, you know, game-changing, momentum-changing right now. So as time continues to tick away, I did say there is plenty of time, but eventually, you know, the players in blue have to make something happen here. Fluey taking his talents to lower. He sees the soldier, doesn't really get anything.
Ooh, the sniper is lower, new angle, going to be coming straight in. He is going to be spread out, is going to be missing some shots, but look at the health on both red team soldiers. Sweaty Spaghetti, they're just both really hurt taking spam, just trying to like spam the sniper away, but it's...
I think at some point... Go ahead.
It's really odd the way how both these teams are playing, just because WAP, you know, are just putting way too much... putting way too much putting way too much faith on their sniper, and they definitely could be putting a lot more on possibly just getting Drellis on sacking, but at the same time, you know, Sweaty Spaghetti,
look at this,
punishing this.
Yeah, they caught both the soldiers, did WAP trying to pressure the sniper, and they might get a third on this scout. Okay, here comes the Uber exchange, and it's a 6v4 situation with Evan having just respawn. Oh, but the VO pipes, he gets a kill onto Drellis. Kazi goes down though, and now VO is by his lonesome in Africa fighting a scout. The scout's bringing out the pistol, and pistol gets him down. It's a 4v3. Maxo is running to last.
They still have a sniper though. This is definitely gonna be really rough for them. Kazi's gonna be spawning up in 6 seconds. So
oh, but they all go to the point.
They're just going straight on the point, but the frags are actually going towards the side of Sweaty Spaghetti. We're gonna see Evan.
Evan is gonna catch the medic. He does. Wait, yeah, he did. He did.
And Fluey's also gonna be going down, sending straight to the skybox. We're gonna see one soldier trying to fight this. Drellis is on last, fruitless effort, and we're gonna see a reflect rocket kill.
I think it was like a reflect air shot too. So
ooh.
Kino flexing his pyromite, as we see again. Actually, it's at the end of the day, it's only about a 20%, maybe 25% advantage. So never mind, that's huge. Kazi and friends are no doubt going to push off of that this time. All the even situations are done with, so now they have advantage, and this team will just bowling ball their way through. I would imagine over the next 15 seconds, once they get the final percent of this Uber. But look at this, Mega Sasuke has been building very, very well. They have mitigated that advantage down to a mere 15%. So if Red, you know, are a little bit cautious or a little bit hesitant, this could slow down. But here goes Vio. He's walking up to catwalk. 90% on the blue medic. They're walking through. They spot the soldier. They don't see stickies. So now he's walking forward. Here comes the soldier bombing his medic. Oh my goodness, Vio just doesn't miss. And now he's doing a ton of damage into the scout as well. That's a trade on both sides. But again, Red with a +1 advantage, although instantly equalized with Maxo going down. Vio continuing to hit pipes. He pipes away the scout. The soldier flanks.
He's still alive despite being in the thick of it. He's continuously hitting pipes, only 22 HP, but the amount of damage he did right there, actually...
It's a 1v1. Ooh, Fluey wins it. Yeah, I mean, Vio was like hiding by his own team shack after the Ubers got traded out, and he wasn't really being shot at. The scouts on the other team were tunneling his teammates, so he was able to fire off a couple clean pipes. Unfortunately, you know, despite all that, the scrap fest, it ends with WAP still maintaining possession of middle. Here comes the two soldiers trying to counterbomb Fluey. He's just jumping around. Everyone's whiffing air shots. He's distracting for so long. He's actually still alive, and Smile just walks in and cleans up Evan, and then Frisbee goes down as well. So this is another 6v4 situation. Advantage WAP here. Are they going to take a push? I feel like they really, really should. No soldiers on the side of Red. That's why I kind of screwed them over last time. And here they go. They're walking their feet in through lower. There is a gun coming up. So Smile, he needs to be on the lookout for it. But they're actually just going to walk right to point. There's a pyro. The pyro gets dealt with. All frags are going out.
Going even.
94% on the medic.
But the point's 2 seconds away from being capped.
There we go.
It's going to be the first point coming on the side of WAP, making this game 3-1. Still in the advantage of Sweaty Spaghetti, but WAP are showing signs of life in this one match, especially after that long stalemate. That was a 14-minute round.
So again, they kind of grinded it out and put their patience to the test, and it came up very, very positive for them. As we are headed to another mid here, young serial killer patrolling the top again, going immediately onto the soldier. So, I mean, for like the 5th time this match, the red soldiers aren't really getting anything with their bombs, and now Vio being one of the early casualties on their side as well. Kazi dying to the Flui bomb. Can they protect Omega Sasuke? They do. Just Kino left alive. Where is he? He's up top. They don't spot him. He gets shot in on the medic, and he gets the medic kill.
They're perfect. They're just perfect. You just can't explain that. That's just like, they're just perfect. Every time they need to show up, they always do. That's that clutch factor that you need. That's the clutch factor that's going to make you win playoffs. That's exactly.
Okay, but look at this. Yeah, WAP did the very smart thing, Flascore. They got really, really aggressive quickly onto the second point, capped it right up, and then they actually get a soldier kill as well. So, I mean, I feel like Red are going to be a little bit hesitant to push out now that not only are they nowhere close to Uber, they actually also have Kino on Engineer setting up a 7th player. Where is it? On the left side of spawn. He's just building it up quickly to move it later. But I feel like we're going to be in a little bit of a stalemate here. And again, like inch by inch, fight by fight, WAP are, clawing right back into this because, you're only down 2 rounds. 15 minutes is plenty of time. Even if you need to take 10 minutes for your next one, that's going to be good. And hell, like I said, yesterday we just saw a team from being down 4-0 with 27 minutes left take 5 rounds. So anything is possible.
Slice for a blue a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, that did happen. That was just honestly crazy. As I say, bless you to my sister. And again, but here we go.
Bless
Maxo on the
her.
sniper. He gets arrowed immediately, trying to peek top right. Maxo will then... the scout just runs right on top of the trap, and Vio says thank you and goodbye. Maybe Kilo is going to try and take a spin on the off class now, but for now I'm going to watch Maxo as he continues to peek. There actually is a soldier in deep. He actually got about half damage in, but could not convert. So back to the sniper cam I go. Kilo did go sniper, yeah.
Fight.
So
Kilo did go sniper.
Maxo versus Kilo. Which one of these snipers will make the play? Look at Drelis and Maxo just staring at each other through the little sheet on bats.
This was CSGO. This would be a different story.
Oh, look at Kino. He's building the teleporter. Oh, he's going for the... Oh my god. If this dude gets a telefrag, I will pop off harder than I've ever popped off.
I will drink some water. Make sure to stay hydrated, everyone.
Absolutely. But, I mean, I feel like it's going to be a ways away from the potential telefrag opportunity because Maxo versus Kilo.
Kilo's just going all the way in.
Where is he?
He's so aggressive in the lobby right now. He's actually right next to Cheesy. Actually going to go straight in. Ooh. Actually didn't scope in to go for anything. Just wanted to, like, maybe peek out, maybe give a little, little tease coming in here.
Ooh, headshots for both. But buffs cancel everything out. So here we go. Kilo getting his 185 going for round number 2. He's walked forward. He hits a body shot. He hits another body shot. But
pulling out the chop, but not going to be doing anything, and it's going to be stuck in the corner.
There goes Kilo.
Did not work out.
Maxo was hurt, but again, he manages to stay alive. Maybe he will go for an aggressive peek this time? Nope. Dog barking STV saying hi guys, hello. Frisbee going down, no doubt. His counter sack attempt unfortunately didn't come up again. I'm telling you, man, I'm salivating at the thought of potential telefrag from Kino here, but we'll see.
I really want it to happen.
That would just be one of the greatest plays of the entire season.
A spy.
Ooh, okay.
It actually disguised as a sniper. Ooh, that's big brain.
Yeah, but look at Kino. Kino must play Highlander because they didn't do any checking. No. He's just shooting around already, and the spy is nowhere even near position right now. So
they actually, Evan was just spamming lower and actually did manage to catch him with 2 rockets.
That's what happened.
So he just had to leave. He took 2 rockets of damage, and
this
especially
is gonna be really
using
rough
the big
then.
earner.
Yeah.
Using the big earner is gonna be, it's gonna make you weaker.
All right. So their playbook in this situation when their spy got called, he can go for a sap on the gun perhaps, and then time a soldier bomb with that. That's I feel like that's their only good option right now because I'm pretty sure, yeah, the gun is very far away from Kino. Kino's by the left spawn. Oh, they brought up the pyro. See, this is what I mean. The longer you take, the other team's just going to react, especially when they already knew you existed. I would like to see them sack and then...
They're working against the clock, too.
Yeah.
They only have 11 minutes to tie this up.
I think they should really try... Oh, he got hit by a spam rocket from lower. Again, what I'm saying is I think Blue needs to throw a soldier in, probably from the left store, and then have their spy go for a sap on the gun. The spy runs away, but again, you're giving up valuable time here because you are down 2 rounds right now. And this pyro from Maxo, he is hungry to find this spy to gobble him right up. But now, I mean, where did the spy go? Did the spy? Don't tell me he ran all the way back. Okay, no, he's in lower now.
He's lower right now.
Oh, wait, he's called the soldier. Oh, he just... Oh, what?
Frisbee gets the kill anyways.
Yeah, and he's disguised as an enemy scout. He's gonna go right back in through lower, I imagine.
That's honestly pretty surprising there, just because like, the way how Sweaty Spaghetti are just playing their spam is so smart. Every single time they shot a rocket, both Evan and Frisbee, they've always hit Kilo there. They've always had him and just made him move positions. It's honestly pretty uncanny. I'm not accusing them of anything, of course. I'm just saying how, you know, the game sense that they have is honestly just unparalleled, and you know, Kilo just doesn't know what to do here.
Yeah, like, see, this is too little too late. Yeah, exactly. If you were going to go for the sap, you should have gone for it earlier and thrown a soldier with him. But, you know, as it stands, unsuccessful spy play. Frisbee goes down on the counter sack. We are approaching 4.5 minutes left in the round timer. So, once again, if Sweaty Spaghetti don't feel like pushing out, they don't have to. They're up 2 rounds. You know, if they exhaust the remaining round time, we're going to be down to like 5 minutes left, and I don't care what level of play you're at, 2 rounds in 5 minutes is a tall order, and especially when, you know, you're in desperation mode trying to tie the game back up and force a golden cap situation. They need to 4-man. Yeah, you hit him with the 5-man and then get telefrag. That's what I want to see.
The lucrative special, the 5-man, we're just calling in, sending everyone except your medic, and then hopefully you do enough damage. You want to focus. You want to be focusing off the demo. You want to be focusing off any fragging classes. Of course, the medic's always going to be really important, but in this situation, you just need to you need to buy yourself something, you know.
Yeah. So Maxo teased with the idea of sniper, and again, I'm not exactly sure what Blue is thinking about right now, because they're kind of just chilling in lobby. Oh, there goes the single soldier bomb. There goes Fluey. He's in deep. He kills himself with his own rocket. The soldier special. Ooh, true. Oh, Frisbee.
Big opportunity.
Frisbee bombs. He's going to go right on top of the medic.
He's going to get the health back and...
buffing his stats. Yo, Xlor has the right idea. 5-man, but throw everyone except your demo. That's the next step. That's the next step in the evolution of this game, as we see Smile and Vio trade off some spam in lobby. And again,
back on Sniper.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Fluey is up on Sniper, as Fluskor said. He's going to take his first shot on the left side.
Oh, this is actually a really good angle. They're not expecting it at all. They actually could be peeking in. He does take 1 shot. I'm not necessarily sure if they heard that. I'm not necessarily sure if they know, but this actually could be a really dangerous situation from the side of Sweaty Spaghetti if they're not expecting it. We do see Vio just kind of spamming out some pipes and is going to be missing the second shot, unfortunately. And at this point, the sniper has to be seen.
Yeah, Vio definitely saw him there, and he just hit him with a roller. So, again, 2 minutes left in the round. Otherwise, we will be looking at a full reset. Look at the pyro just standing there holding mouse 1. Oh, gets a ton of damage. Fluey really has to make something happen. Yo, what if he opens the shutter door? Okay, Frisbee died. He was going for a play. And the sniper should die here. Nope. Actually, managed to...
This would be a prime position for the telefrag.
I'm waiting for it, dude. I'm waiting for it.
The sniper's peeking the shutter door. There's currently a scout in drop down, not a soldier there. Interesting. And we're going to be seeing...
Vio died.
Actually, yeah, Trellis did the speed shot and just actually got Vio.
Wait, look at... And Red used their Uber so early. Oh, but the gun gets 2 kills, though. The gun finally goes down, but the damage has been done. Can they kill the pyro right away? Oh, but Fluey got a headshot onto Kino. And now this pyro has to do everything. Oh, this pyro is doing everything. Oh.
It's all up to Fluey. Fluey's going to be looking at everything. Fluey actually does manage to pick off Kazi. That's, at the very least, a consolation prize going in there.
Scorch
actually
shot.
Actually just get a headshot on Maxo, but the scorch shot is a weapon. It's a weapon that exists in the game, and that's going to be allowing them to stalemate back to last. Looks like they do actually want to push out.
They're taking 2. They're going to kill this scout. 2 soldiers on him.
There's a minute left.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose.
However, I was gonna say the only thing I disagree with in that regard is like Sweaty Spaghetti have been struggling with mid, so maybe they don't want to risk a chance of, if we lose the next mid and get rolled right back to our last kind of back to square one. Whereas now they do have an even Uber situation pretty much, and they could force the issue if they so desired.
It would even work. It would work better just because the match timer right now is less than the round timer. This would end the second half 3-1.
Yeah, so now, it gives them a little bit more of a cushion here for Sweaty Spaghetti. They can just sit on their own 2 for the next 6 minutes and 1 second, and they will be victors of map number 1. Flui gets absolutely rolled getting through the door, although Frisbee gets rolled in retaliation, and actually both soldiers die, so...
Jealous also goes down. That's 2 soldiers down on the side of WAP, and they're
Okay.
going to be taking this straight in. They know they have the Uber advantage. Kazi's only at 90%. Is actually... They're going to lose Vio there. It's not looking
They'll
too
get the
great.
Uber.
Kazi, they're definitely getting this Uber, but it just depends on if they're going to have enough people to actually do anything with it. Maxo is still alive, currently just getting buffed up. And it's 2 scouts. They could definitely pull this out. And Max is going to go down to a trap. It's unfortunate. Just going to be going in. It's going to be a solo
Smile's
scout
gonna
Uber coming
live?
straight in.
Smile's gonna live! War
Smile
crime!
barely survives. And it's going to be a 40% advantage coming in the side of WAP. This is looking really good for them. They're just going to have to off-class. Fully off-class on here. Get an engineer, get a heavy, get another teleporter. Let me see that telefrag.
I think with 5 minutes left in this map number 1 here, they are potentially already in the full-on turtle mode here and just not give up the point. At the worst case type of scenario, only give up 1 round here. But here comes this blue Uber. They're walking in through lower, but Kilo was so hurt. I don't know why he was peeking that doorway. Here comes the blue Uber. They're gonna kill Frisbee right away. Can they get on top of this pyro though? And actually, no. Maxo stays alive, hits the banny bind. There is a decent amount of cap time, but no heals on the side of blue. The scout's gonna go down. It's just it's actually a 3v2. It's totally winnable. Smile, he's gonna put stickies out on the ground.
Via's gonna go down, and that's it. Smile just wins it exactly like the first round, just reversed. So that's gonna make it 3-2, a much more closer and much more doable scoreline on the side of WAP, and they're going to be going towards mid. They've been
speaking of mids, exactly. That's been all WAP, all map long.
How many mids have we played? 4, 5? They won every single one. Doesn't matter. So
Frisbee electing to roll out through the other team's lower. He's going to wait for the health pack. He's going to do the long con all the way into Saw. This man's jumps are clean, and he's going to wait. He's biding his time. He spots the medic. He actually, he bombs. He gets a good first 2 rockets, and Evan bombs in as well for the tag team. In the meantime, though, the collapse. Just 2 players left. Vio.
Up to Vio. It takes 1 rocket. He's only down to 62. He can't necessarily sticky jump super safely anymore. Nope. And that's a full white Vio dying so late in that fight, and that's gonna be detrimental on the side of Sweaty Spaghetti.
Mega Sasuke spawned before Kazi, but he was alone, so no advantage to speak of. That being said, they are still putting themselves in a possible, tie scenario here, up or down a round with 3 minutes left to go. Their desperation pushes have pretty much been working out for them, honestly. But as it stands, Kino, okay, if they weren't in full turtle mode before we're Sweaty Spaghetti, they are in full turtle mode now because
they're just gonna. They tried 7ing it before, and looks like what usually happens to 7 as well. They in the very last moments they actually do manage to crumble, and the enemy team actually does take a round. So, but again, 2 minutes, and it's gonna be an even Uber situation. So they're gonna have to act a lot faster than they did before. They used up 8 minutes of their own time.
I think
trying to do something.
I think WAP has the right idea. They're gonna go for a quick exchange, I would imagine, because again, they can't waste more time. You gotta set up give yourselves enough wiggle room to potentially get another refight if the first one doesn't work out. But again, they're just kind of idling in lobby, just hitting their AD back and forth. They're rotating their heals around to lower, but there's just nothing here for you guys. You know that the other team's turtling up. You gotta go. 2 minutes left.
It's that nervousness. It's that nervousness. Especially being, having the momentum on your side. It definitely can help, but it could also be really dangerous because you could just be overextended. You could be overconfident, and overconfidence makes you careless.
I don't know. I don't like this out of blue. They're just backing up or not moving forward whatsoever. We are approaching 90 seconds left. Everyone on red is spy checking, but as we know, there is no off class to speak of. Again, look at WAP is
There's a
just
minute
sitting
left.
in lobby. They're giving up precious time for nothing. Uh, you know, they really have to hope this Uber trade works out great for them, because if it doesn't, that's just going to be it for map number 1. And here we go. The Uber gets popped. We have the STV stutter. The trade comes out. Dispenser down. Absolutely critical pick here. But Flui is a little bit more important. Evan does trade. And wait, hold on. It's a 4v4, but the gun is still alive. Never mind. Smile gets the pick. Who's going to come out on top right now? The Pyro is denying. Oh, the Pyro got a reflect pipe kill onto the medic. But Young Serial Killer. Wait, they got him.
They tied it up with a minute left. We're going to Golden Cap overtime.
Oh my god.
We're going to Golden Cap overtime. That's 3 straight rounds on the side of WAP. Incredible. That was... It's honestly really scary watching that, like watching how WAP just puts all their eggs in one basket, but every single time they've done so, it's just worked out for them in the end.
I was too busy, like, as we are approaching garbage time, with only 30 seconds left. It's impossible to win a round in 30 seconds, but as I was saying, I couldn't even like freak out over the fact that what's his face? Smile got his own medic killed because he shot a pill at the Pyro, and then the Pyro reflected it into the medic, or into his own medic, but it didn't matter because friggin' WAP just walked in and took the DM fight and won it anyway. By the way, here's WAP winning their 7th straight mid of this match also, so that should be worth noting here. And seconds won't have a chance to go down. And a tale of 2 halves, Flescore, if ever I've seen it. Sweaty Spaghetti took a dominant 3-0 first half, kind of overwhelming WAP with their aggression, but once the second half got underway, WAP kind of found their footing and did a slow and steady wins the race type of deal, or at least slow and steady ties the game back up, as we are going to see a golden cap on map number 1. Wow.
To just post the logs in chat if anyone wants to see this, and it is a grueling one that's going to be 30 minutes, and look at the DPMs at everyone. We are going to see Vio actually doing a really nice job, 257 despite the 30-minute ordeal. But
no, yeah, 250 while on your own last for at least 18-20 of those minutes. That's very, very respectable.
Like, especially just losing the mids as fast as you did. Because most of the mids just came down to, alright, we're going to try soldier bombs, and the soldier bombs didn't work, and after that they decided to concede it. They just didn't want to bother, they didn't want to try. And I can respect that, but I don't necessarily agree with it. Because if your soldiers are wasting a lot of resources from them, that means there's resources that they don't have, and it's basically just an even fight at that point.
You're talking about the blue soldiers or the red ones?
The red ones. I'm talking about Sweaty Spaghetti.
Okay.
If Sweaty Spaghetti, if their soldiers are able to buy a lot of time and waste like a lot of ammo, waste a lot of waste a lot of health and waste a lot of attention coming in from the side of WAP, you could definitely just prioritize that and just go in and.
Yeah, I thought it was very strange for a handful of those mids that we watched out of Sweaty Spaghetti. They would throw their soldiers into the other team, but meanwhile the rest of them, the scouts, the medic, and the demo, they would kind of just be chilling on their own slope or saw side, which just lets the blue team walk forward and collapse on you as a unit. So, I mean, it worked for Sweaty Spaghetti. The fact that they didn't win any mids, it worked in the first half, but I mean, once things slowed down to a crawl, and WAP kind of got to do their thing, it really just started to hurt the fact that, again, they didn't win a single mid over the last 40 minutes. 0 for 7. And, I mean, golden caps, they can be over in a hot minute, so they better be careful here. Basically what I'm saying is... that is true, but what I'm saying is a golden cap would not be a bad time for Sweaty Spaghetti to win their first mid. That's all I'm saying.
It definitely would show that they're in, like, they do come in clutch, especially right now, which would be really important. Because I know they've done it before. I mean, again, they faced off against WAP in the regular season, and they won 5-4 against them in Villa. So that's like, that clutch factor.
We're setting up for a return.
Now.
Yeah.
And I know some teams thrive off the being behind, or possibly just like being forced to show up just to come ahead. I know my team does that a whole lot. a shameless plug there. But I really do want to see Sweaty Spaghetti actually just making those adjustments they need to at mid, because like other than that, they're doing really nice. They're playing really well. Some of the fights were were really scrappy, at least in the second half, and that could just be again what we said earlier, a lot earlier, was just like the mental damage, just like not winning any mids on your own map pick. Can't forget to mention that, just because like you chose this map, and right now you're on the brink of losing it. So
Yeah, and again, like I said, in the first half, it wasn't really a concern because what Sweaty Spaghetti were doing was just picking any fight that they wanted. If someone on their team said, "Hey, you guys gonna want to push," and they all said, "Sure," and then they went in and they just did it. They did it to them, as people would say. But in the second half, once they were stuck on their own last, I mean, again, pretty much every situation during that second half where Sweaty Spaghetti found themselves on their own last, it was pretty much a direct result of not having won the mid. Obviously, they had some great plays, like we saw when was it Kino, like floated in from up top after the mid to kill Mega Sasuke at the very end. So that stuff has helped them in short bursts, but overall, again, they were on last for, I want to say, at least like 20 minutes out of the 30 of that half, and it clearly did not work out for them because they watched their 3-0 lead vanish in the blink of an eye. And again, at the precipice of this golden cap here, that's these teams are going to be making their final adjustments for map number 1. I mean, a lot of people's predictions have pretty much already gone to the dust because most people were, putting their faith in the Sweaty Spaghetti for a dominant victory, which we looked like we were set up for it. But shoutouts to WAP for making their adjustments as they have, playing a little bit more together, and overall just doing really, really good job. Really, really good patience. That's the thing I was gonna say. Because again, that first round, it took them 14 15 minutes to get on the board, and that, I just feel like patience is so undervalued and very rare to find at the lower levels, especially. A little bit of course is mixed in with that inexperience where people might not know what to do, but for the most part, all WAP did was run their sniper, run their off classes, and then just take a dry fight at the very end after an exchange, and it worked out for them 3 times out of 3 times. So I mean, I don't know what to expect out of this golden cap plus score. I really don't.
yeah, it's gonna be really difficult because WAP might just be we're doing really all right at mids. We can easily just like, if we wipe them at mid, we can easily just convert it. We just like have to if you want to stay in this, you have to convert off of it. So you just have to be a lot faster with your decisions, because there was a lot of times whenever WAP just had multiple opportunities to go in, just like you said, and it could be inexperience, it could be nervousness, it could be a multitude of things, and they just weren't making that decision. It could have also been strategical. Maybe they just believed like, all right, cool, we got this. We know we're gonna we know there's like push is gonna win. So we're just gonna wait out the time and then just make it so like even if we mess up, there's no way they can come back from it. Or like if
Yeah,
so,
I mean, based on just the the flow of the match that we saw, the tides change from half 1 to half 2. I almost feel like if WAP wins mid, I think they've got it in the bag, because again, they can slow the game down and then take the methodical fight. Whereas if Sweaty Spaghetti managed to take a mid, I think they could probably just wrap it up real quick by keeping their own medic alive while killing the other. But we are however many minutes away from Golden Cap getting underway here. Once again, this is map number 1, Sweaty Spaghetti's pick, and then after this, regardless of the result, we're heading over to Sunshine. So maybe Sunshine will be a little bit different. Maybe the openness of the map, the ring around the rosy type style, will benefit them a little bit better. But for now, we gotta be focused in on Snakewater here.
yeah. And something I wanted to bring up earlier was just like, it's incredibly difficult to counter sack. If you're holding second and you're a roamer, you're just in jail. It's hard. It's hard for you to get in anywhere, just because like every single doorway just has you like staring at them for at least a good 5 minutes, and then they have so much time to react to you. So it's incredibly difficult, and I definitely would like to see
Here we
Sweaty
go.
Spaghetti. But yeah, we are gonna see. Here we are, Golden Cap overtime.
I'm watching
No
VO. I'm
timer.
watching VO. Yep,
No
golden
timer
cap.
at
We could
all.
be here for a minute. We could be here for an hour. Hopefully not the latter, though. Here we go, though. Vio, he's walking forward. He sees Fluey jump into his own kitchen, so look at a little bit of a change up here out of WAP in terms of their mid. He's firing pipes. He's not really connecting much, though, so there's actually a health deficit on his team right now. And again, look at, they're just sitting by their own saw. This gives Blue all the free real estate in the world. There is a soldier behind, but again, there's no fear. Oh, a little bit of a spam, though, and Fluey being the first casualty. Finally, a little bit of a different
Oh
sequence.
no, Evan!
Did he just fall off of Seagull spot and die?
He accidentally cratered off
Oh
of Seagull
no.
spot, being 1 HP, and
Oh, Kazi going
all
down.
that patience actually paying off on the side of WAP. They're gonna take down Kazi. Mega is does have full Uber here, but actually the frags
I think
are
it's
going
just
towards
him
the
and his
side.
scout. Yeah, they have to run here because they don't want to get caught. They have full Uber advantage to work off of. But this scout's just going in deep. He gets about 50 damage in, or maybe it was extra, and Mega Sasuke took the pill bottle. But I don't know. Yeah, this is a good decision out of WAP here. Now they have full Uber to work off of. They're gonna clean up the scout. Oh, okay.
The Uber does get popped. Evan actually does manage to trade off with Fluey, so that definitely.
Kilo has no ammo. He had no ammo. He's all out of scattergun ammo. He picks up the ammo as the scout just tries to run away. But damage done in terms of Sweaty Spaghetti's attempts to get rid of the Uber. And look at this now. This is more their element. They're trying to walk their way in, but Maxo just gets chewed apart through lower. So once again,
Maxo got baited.
yeah, Red once again kind of throwing a scout away, not playing with them. As you said, maybe a little bit of a bait, whether intentional or not. And now Kazi does have a like 25% advantage. Whether or not they'll work off of that remains to be seen, but man, again, like I said, I feel like if WAP wins the mid, which they did, they're in a good spot here to control the rest, to control the pace of how this golden cap goes. So right now they're just sitting on their side, finally building up the final moments of that Uber, and then I'm just gonna watch Fluey here. He's probably just gonna go die a sad, lonely death as a roamer, but. Ooh, and he takes fall damage. Yeah, hate to see it.
Someone has to do it.
That's true. Someone has to do it. As he's gonna do a fancy jump. No, he's gonna waddle his way into lower. He's gonna think about things. He's gonna think about what he did today, what he had for breakfast, how many push-ups he did. He's gonna grab another 300, and he's gonna
think
waltz
about winning.
right through lower. That's
he's
absolutely true.
Because
And
he's
here
100%
we
a winner.
go.
And STV hit it goes. Okay, that's fine.
Uh-oh.
100% fine.
Okay. All right. Someone's going to win. We don't know who yet, though, because anything can happen here. But Fluey, he's going to walk into Saw. Once again, just the patience out of WAP has been very, very good. I'm very impressed by it. The Red Scouts are just sitting on fence, sitting on shack, ready to anti-air these soldiers, or whichever soldier comes in. There goes Fluey. He just... How did he do that? Did he just go through cheese? He's on last.
That's the speed shot. That's a Saw speed shot. He actually knows that? That's insane.
And he wins the 1v1 with Kino as well. He's totally gonna die here, right? He's totally gonna die.
Oh my god.
He gets the force. Fluey with the huge play. I cannot believe that.
He's 100% goated.
Two soldiers flying in. One's gonna get cleaned up. The other one's very, very hurt.
It's not looking too good. They lost both shoulders,
and they didn't get
in
the
last
force.
WAP is in such a good position right now. They're going lower. They want to take this extremely fast. They're not even giving the time to set up. No time. They're just going.
They're going right after the demo. No. Kilo's turning around. He's going to focus on the heavy now, but there is a pyro shooting him in the back. They actually don't have any kills right now. Maxo does go down. Kino goes down. Oh, but the frags are being traded a little bit left and right. Never mind. It's all in Blue's favor. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Frisbee doing his desperation attempts to stay on the point, but all of Blue crashes down. And that is WAP taking the first map 4-3 in Golden Cap. Not only winning this map, but giving Sweaty Spaghetti the first loss of their TF2 careers, at least as far as matches go.
That's the first map that, again, Sweaty Spaghetti has lost their entire TF2 career. So that's incredible. And the way that they did it, they were so patient. They decided to slow the game down. They didn't want to, and honestly, I think that's like the best way to counter the way how Sweaty Spaghetti want to play. They wanted to take these scrappy fights. They wanted to go fast. They wanted to go in at every single opportunity they could. And I don't think Sweaty Spaghetti was ready for that. Sweaty Spaghetti just wanted to say like, all right, cool. they're aggressing onto us. Actually, we're just going to counter aggress, but we're going to counter aggress even harder, and they're not going to be expecting it because that's going to be forcing them into a position where it's like, all right, cool, they're aggressing onto us. What do I do? Like, we have to frag, but they're hurting us a whole lot because you're not going to be going in through any doorway for free. You're taking spam, so definitely really
So
well done from WAP. Just taking,
I
you
didn't
know.
get to see it, but can you explain what the speed shot was that Fluey threw himself? Did he go through cheese? Because there's no
So
way he would have gotten in through bridge, right? Because they were all congregated around that area.
So the way how the speed shot goes is that you go right next to there's like a pallet right next to the catwalk there,
Hmm.
and you jump off that. You speed shot towards the door of salt there, and if you do it correctly, that actually launches you towards the end, like towards the middle of like cheese. It launches you towards like the stairs,
I'm
and
so sad that I
it's
missed that, dude.
incredibly. It's like it's not speed shots aren't necessarily difficult, but that one requires a lot of like it requires good timing. And the fact that he just did it straight off the blue on a golden cap overtime just shows they were confident. They knew
Dude,
what they were
I
doing.
I mean, okay, I'm the best casual caster in the game. Camera work, not so much. So I don't know why I wasn't watching Fluey or like why I took it off his cam, but I was just like zooming around and then I was like, wait a minute, there's a blue soldier in the enemy last right now, and then it was Fluey, and then I was like, what the hell is that? What kind of sorcery did he pull out? And then he won the 1v1 too. He not only did he hit the speed shot, not only did he survive to get into the enemy last, not only did he win a 1v1 against the scout, which I don't know if you heard, but scout class pretty good at killing soldiers. Then he walked into lobby and helped contribute with getting the force out as well. So that was just he put the team on his back. That's some Greg Jennings type
That's
shit.
what we want to see. Like that's the TF2 I want to see. There is the possibility that like WAP actually does upset Sweaty Spaghetti, although that is like, getting a little bit ahead of myself
Mm-hmm.
because, I can't necessarily count out Sweaty Spaghetti out. While this might be their first loss, I'm pretty sure they, their mental fortitude is a lot stronger than I give them credit for.
Oh
And,
no, 100%.
not to mention like, both of these teams won their sunshine matches, but, Sweaty Spaghetti had to face off the third seed team, currently in playoffs, their first round, and they won it. So
Mm-hmm. I mean, Exelor was saying that Sweaty Spaghetti is very good on Sunshine, but he also did predict Sweaty Spaghetti to win 5-0. But to be fair, so did a lot of people. Hell, I said it was going to be 5-2, and I was just dead wrong. And WAP came to play. They took the kitty gloves off, and they just hit him with the 1-2 in the second half. Man, that was I mean, I can't really express how impressed I am with their patience and mental fortitude during the course of that second half because I was a little bit questionable, especially at the very end there. You and I were talking about it, dude. There was like 2.5 minutes left, and they were just sitting in lobby, just twiddling their thumbs, hanging out, having a good time. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, maybe we should go tie the game." And then they went and they did that. So,
I feel like that was planned. They were just like, all right, they're just like, we got this in the bag. Like no matter what we do, we're just gonna win. So we're just gonna like sit here, and so
calculated.
in case the miracle ever happens of like Sweaty Spaghetti winning a mid on Snakewater in the match, but like in case that ever happens, that's like it's not gonna matter.
That
So
honestly, although yeah, I talked up WAP a whole lot over the last 2 minutes, but that is the other thing. I would say probably the number one thing is the fact that they won every single mid. Sweaty Spaghetti got 0 mid fight wins, and I can't help but think that had they won, one or maybe a couple, that landscape of that match or that map number one would have changed drastically. But we are here now on Sunshine, like I alluded to earlier. This is TF2 in 2020 on an open mid fight. You just ring around the rosy, you rap, you walk in a circle with the other
or
team,
you just beat them.
or you kill them. Yeah, if you maybe next level, why don't you just ask a team to kill bind politely once they get to mid? I'm sure one of them would oblige. But we are waiting on young serial killer who is in the spectate. I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm gonna go take a little peek at how main grands are going.
Oh yeah, I did hear that is being casted by Xsign and Tony B. Shoutouts to them. Xsign being a longtime TF2 caster that has done a lot of work for the scenes. sponsoring his own team, the Portland Burnsiders, that did play Maine. Unfortunately, did go 3-13. As if you check in the Div 2 happenings on TFTV, Jamond will so happily remind you. But
Sad.
it happens. Jamond's team went 2-14 in Div 2. Their 2 wins being a forfeit and bye
No, I
week.
got an ad, dude. I just wanted to see the score. Update score, by the way. Ooh, true. Thank you, Xlor.
But either way, yeah. Main grand finals happening between Watch This and no, not Watch This. Excuse me. Between Obese Whales and the team that Witness is on. I don't necessarily remember what his team name is.
I will tell you as soon as this ad ends. They are called Goobies. So there's that. And
I honestly like the name that I had for them.
the team that
team
Witnesses
that
on.
Witnesses
Yeah,
on.
that's that, dude. Why doesn't anyone do that? Someone should totally do that, dude. And just call their team name the team name that one of their players' name insert there is on. So that way, when someone asks, "What team are we scrimming?" you say, "The team that John is on." But all right, people taking a breather, going to the bathroom, filling their water.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Wash your hands. Wear a mask when you go outside. Please, for the love of God. Let's see. The score is Obese Whales up 3-2 right now on process. Looks like they just started the second half. So, looks to be a barn burner. Unless process wasn't the first map.
I'm not necessarily sure about their map picks, but this is out of the game. This is out of competition. Kazi just got a giftable package.
Let's go!
Got a Your Eternal reward.
Let's go!
So,
Kazi Spy? Question mark?
oh wait a minute. Frisbee also just got a giftable package.
Beast. Alright, let me check the match
We got
page
some lucky
here.
players here.
Oh, it's map number 2 for grand finals. Process is map number 2, so I don't know who won map number 1. But we have all 12 in the server now. Get started soon.
Just ask Shears.
Yeah, I
think
could,
he's producing.
but that would make too much sense. I'd rather be ready to watch the map number 2 between Sweaty Spaghetti and WAP go live here. WAP on the verge of eliminating... Well, okay, I won't say on the verge. They are one map away from knocking out Sweaty Spaghetti. Their quest to... I mean, it's not like a two-peat because you're not playing the same division, which is good, because obviously, why would you play the same division again after you won it the previous season? But yeah, exactly. Froyo are the biggest offenders of this, clearly. But to take away their championship dreams and really to deliver a devastating 2-map defeat. When these guys have literally just lost their first map of officials of matches in their entire career. So if you do the math, they went 8-0 in the regular season, 2 times. That's 16 games. During their perfect playoffs run last season, you played 4 series, and then you won all of them 2-0. So that's another 8. So they were 24-0, and then they won 2 best of 3s cleanly again this season, 28-0, 28-1 right now. So I don't care who you are.
Their perfect record.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. I know for a fact that you, the viewer, the listener, the random, you did not go 28-0 to start your TF2 career, and these guys have. So again, major shout outs to the Sweaty Spaghetti squad. And again, it's still not over. They might go 28-1 right now, but their job is still ahead of them here. They're looking to bring it back on Sunshine and then force a third map, which again, that's going to be clear cut. So I don't know. I feel like after having witnessed, the game so far on Snakewater, I think that if Sweaty Spaghetti can get, some momentum in this match, especially regarding the mids, they could, overwhelm them again with the aggression, because there's a lot of stuff you can do in terms of pushing Cafe, pushing Valley, and just forcing uncomfortable fights with the other team. And the other team just kind of has to respond, or they're just giving up ground for free. So if Sweaty Spaghetti can win this map, I would give them very, very good odds to, I guess, come back on Clear Cut and take the series. But of course, we are a long ways away from that, as we have Sweaty Spaghetti readying up. Young serial killer asking, what if we kissed in Valley?
What if we kissed in Cafe? Says Fluey.
The man just wants to kiss. He wants to go on a date. Look at him.
That's fine. That's understandable.
As long as he's wearing a mask, just.
As long as you're social distancing, as long as you've done your diligent duty as a citizen, and wearing a mask, keeping yourself healthy, and making sure that you're not super outside. If you are outside, get your bum ass back inside. I don't care. Currently in a pandemic, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no excuses. I want you to stay safe. Okay? Thank you.
This has been a public service announcement. Actually, wait. Oh, I forgot. I was going to do this bit earlier, but I was like, this cast is brought to you by Gunfire Reborn. And then do a promotion.
Yeah, I was going to mention that at the end of the cast. Like, we were top 7 Gunfire Reborn.
I was going to say, yeah. I was going to say, like, I was going to do, like, a commercial bit and then be like, you too can frag out and kill lots of enemy gamers with not the sword, with the feather, with the bird, with the gunzerker, and then maybe you can one day become top 7 in the world, like both Flescore and myself. But unfortunately, I missed my opportunity for that bit. But what we aren't missing is any action on Sunshine, because these teams are not ready yet. Well, Sweaty Spaghetti readied up, unless they unreadied in the last couple of minutes. Nope, they're still waiting. WAP is still talking it over. They're collecting themselves.
I think they're talking about kissing, to be honest.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Will that be their undoing? You were on pace to win, but then you talked about kissing. We're gonna find out. Map number 2 between Sweaty Spaghetti in red versus WAP in blue, and we're gonna start off with the medic jumping spectator. Okay. They're not gonna do that. I feel. I certainly wouldn't. Not gonna lie. And here we go.
This is playoffs. There's no hand-holding. Any mistake that you make,
oh boy. Okay, but here we go. Mid number 1. I was gonna talk about the Snakewater score, but it didn't matter because the medic jumped to spectator. Kino gonna fight a 1v1 with a soldier in Cafe. He's gonna win it. Oh, going down to 8 health.
Ooh.
And look at this, Sweaty Spaghetti. Yeah.
Series long, we're gonna see Sweaty Spaghetti actually taking a mid. They do allow Mega Sasuke to actually get out.
No, Maxo's chasing. Maxwell's 56 HP. He's gonna go deep. He has the scout. Oh, he hesitated. He hesitated when he saw Mega Sasuke dip in through platform on stage side, and then he just delayed like a hot second, and that gave the medic enough time to run away, hide in last, let the scout respawn and kill him. Also, Vio just died to Fluey, excuse me. So now, no demo, although there is a red Uber. They gotta be careful. Never mind, they're gonna kill Frisbee, they're gonna kill Evan. The WAP aggression. They're doing it back to Sweaty Spaghetti now.
Going straight in off of a demo pick alone. So that's incredibly good. The Ubers are going to be even.
No soldiers though, yeah.
Yeah, no soldiers is going to be really bad. And looks like they're pushing Cafe right now. So
Yeah,
they're taking all this space. There's not going to be anyone, and there's just the soldier bomb coming straight in. And that's going to be forcing Kazi here.
Yeah, Vio almost died, dude. He almost got dropped. He was at like 30 health before his medic finally clicked on him.
Down. Oh, Vio does go down. We currently do have Frisbee behind, and this actually could be a really good pinch. There's only 3 people
The Frisbee
left.
bomb. He's right on top of the medic. He actually got some damage, but his team is struggling to collect a frag, and now he's fighting 2 scouts. Kilo.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
How did it all go so wrong? They had the pinch scenario going in, and it was gonna work out.
They're just getting on the point.
They're so much
And they bullied them off, and just like that, WAP goes up 1-0 on Sunshine.
It is their map pick, but we did see a good mid fight coming in from the side of Sweaty Spaghetti, so there definitely is a chance. They just have to be a little bit more careful. Did see Fluey playing out of his mind.
I'm
this
gonna go watch
series.
him. Yeah. I'm gonna go find his cam here as we get started on mid number 2. Flui just kind of rolling out top right, bombing right on top of the soldier. They trade away. Drellis and Evan both going down. The health on red, not that good, but they did
Oh, they're in
kill the
death
blue
corner.
demo.
They're in
Oh,
death
they are in
corner.
death
This is
corner.
not good.
And the
Oh.
Kilo collapse. And now the scout just on Tetris. Flui just shooting him. They do get a kill, and that's just going to be a full wipe for Sweaty Spaghetti Flescore. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
I don't want to believe what I'm seeing. Sweaty Spaghetti are currently crumbling. Just like my own vocabulary, it's just not working out. It's just kind of mush right now.
It's looking like the first half of Snakewater, you know, where one team just put the pedal to the metal and they just out-aggress the other team. That's basically what WAP is doing to Sweaty Spaghetti right now. As we see Flui take his buff, work his way into lower. Where is the rest of his team? Maxo on Pyro and Kino on Engineer, so you know these Highlander classes are coming out to defend, to play. Vio setting up top left. I'm sure he has traps in the forward. I don't actually know where his traps are, but it doesn't matter. Here comes his blue Uber. Smile is desperately trying. He doesn't even know where the gun is. He's finally starting to shoot it. It does go down. They got 2 soldier kills again, but another reflect kill from the Pyro. Maxo is goaded. They're actually bringing out the double Pyro. Is it going to be enough to save them? It's saving them. It's saving them.
It just works out. Maxo was just goaded.
What?
Maxo got 3 kills.
He's pushing out on Pyro, the mad lad. He's just going to say, you know what? I deserve a treat. I'm going to cap up second on the Pyro class. I can reflect the rockets and the spam that the other team throws at me. Well, unless it's scattergun spam. But, well, he's going to miss his reflect there, so never mind. Talked him up a little bit too much. But at the end of the day, we are going to see dead even Ubers. But that was a defense, dude. That was a defense.
This is what TF2 dodgeball teaches you.
Let's go.
For the old game mode TF2 dodgeball, for those who are unaware, it's just a bunch. You're restricted only to Pyro, and there's rockets being shot at you that home in on you. And you have to reflect it. Every single time it's reflected, it's going to be going even faster. So it's a little bit like tennis, in the sense that
if every time you hit the ball, and every time you hit the tennis ball, it just went faster. But in any case, you know, it's going to be a 3-2 stalemate here. And when I say 3-2, I don't mean the score. I'm talking about the midpoint and the second point. So Flui, you had a crazy skip jump or speed shot on Snakewater. Do you have something else planned for us here on Sunshine? But it's just the combo. Here goes Flui. He's in deep. He's gonna hit one rocket. Actually, yeah, but unfortunately that's it. He gets cleaned up right away. Now looking for Frisbee to retaliate in kind. He's gonna try and do the Valley Bomb. He hits it. He's on Bell Tower. He actually kind of got clipped, but maybe that is actually better for him. Never mind. He got piped. He got rolled. He's gonna get cleaned up. So
into 2 scouts. It's just
yeah, and both of them on the domination kill as well. So sometimes, you know, you just have a sad life as a soldier. As we see Vio setting up the Lighthouse Stickies.
Ooh.
The classic. But
then Flui's on sniper.
Oh, so okay. Electing to go right away to the off class.
Already bringing out that haha funny.
Haha
That's what
funny.
we like to see, as Jamad would say. We are seeing that haha funny, and they're not aware of it.
I think the scout spotted him.
Flui's just so aggressive, going straight in, trying to hit the power shot, but Evan's right there.
Ooh, Trellis dies as well.
Yeah, Trellis is also going to go down. That's honestly been a trend here that I kind of wanted to point out, that every single time one soldier dies...
Smile dies.
Every single time one soldier dies with Red side, it seems to be the other soldier is right there to follow. You know, brothers to the end.
Ooh, look at the red aggression now. It's like a crimson tide here as just this scout dancing around. He's still actually alive. Someone kill this man. Okay.
Flui kills Cassie.
Yeah, dude, the inability to kill. Yeah, inability to kill the scout. Exactly.
Oh no.
Alright, but we will see Sweaty Spaghetti cap up mid, so again, you know, recovering quickly from that quick, you know, round deficit that they found themselves in. Pretty much even Ubers. I mean, it is 20%, but I feel like neither of these teams have really been that aggressive in terms of taking space off of a sliver of advantage. But, you know, Red has just set up shop on the bell tower, on the middle point, and Shu is on the other foot. I will eventually switch over to the Frisbee cam. Actually, Mega Sasuke is building up a pretty sizable advantage. You think they'll push off of this?
I'm not necessarily sure. It does. They are, you know, kind of wavering towards Cafe here.
They're going. They're
Actually,
going.
never mind. On the complete opposite side of the map, they decide to push Valley
Here
here,
we
and
go.
go straight in. They have to get frags here. They have to get something here. Oh
Demo
no!
goes down.
Bio was stuck in a corner. They actually do get the Uber here, and the Uber is going to be forced out. They are going to actually go for a back cap here. We are going to see Frisbee just trying to go for anything, but there's 4 people coming back for you. Drellis is going to get him. Smile is going to find Evan there again. Both soldiers dying at the exact same time. It's just been a trend that I've been noticing. And
Plus
it's all going
score.
to be up to Kino and Vio.
That was a... They pushed in with their Uber. They got 2 kills. The other team counter Ubered, and they didn't lose a single player, did WAP. And now they're going to lose Kino right away. So, oh man, now it's the blue tidal wave as they're going to cap up second. They have disgusting advantage. I almost want to vomit, but then I would be doing an impression of my cat, and we don't really want that around here.
Cat.
That's true. But the off classes, once again, Kino on Engineer. No Pyro yet. Oh, there it is. Maxo's on Pyro. He's got his 260. He's ready to do Pyro things once more. Oh, be very careful, Fluey. You don't want to have a tragedy strike like getting your own med dropped. But here we go. Kilo with his demo man. He's really hurt. Oh, don't drop your scout. Okay, they get the Uber. They kill the gun right away. Now they're walking in towards this Pyro. They got about half damage into him. Yeah, but Kazi going down is really big there. Drellis bombs in with his soldier buddy. There was an air shot, I think, from Smile out of the corner of my eye, and just 3 players left alive.
Mega Sasuke survived for a really long time, and it's all up to Maxo here.
Again,
Maxo's only 35, and unfortunately, Maxo is unable to, repeat the performance they had, last round, and it's going to be the second round going on the side of WAP, currently up 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 in favor of WAP. It seems like everything is working out for them right now. Ever since the first half of Snakewater, or once the second half of Snakewater started, they have been looking very clean. But I'm gonna watch Vio here try and deny the soldier off of Bell Tower. Once again, both teams kind of maneuvering around each other, taking the other side's cafe. So first person to flinch, first person to stare in the staring contest usually loses. And right now, both these teams just trading damage. It's actually pretty even, all health aside, as Fluey is the first casualty. Oh my god, did you see that pipe from Vio? He just deleted Drellis from the server, and that will spell the end of this mid. Though there is a soldier going in deep. He got Sasuke down to 41 HP, did Frisbee, but he will go down.
There is a scalp behind right now.
Ooh.
Young Serial Killer is on second.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Kind of waiting. So definitely gonna be a little bit awkward once Frisbee does decide to come in, and looks like actually does avoid the cap there, and it the frags on the side of Walker's going straight in. Unfortunate timing, just straight into the Uber.
Guys, I'm pinching. Oh wait, there's an Uber. Oh crap.
No.
Also, I'm just gonna bring out the fact that the blue medic did not force at all. So once again, and you know why he didn't force? Because he's just gonna drop to Maxo, who's on a 5K. So he's heating up now. He's looking for the soldier to make it number 6.
Maxo's turned up right here. He's wanting to oh wait, we're about to lose, and it's like that. It's like that meme, just like losing your own map pick, I sleep. about to lose the enemy's map pick, real shit. Nothing here. This is this is no time. There's no time for hesitation.
All right, so Kilo is on the Pyro, the Young Serial Killer on Engie. Kilo trying to do his best Maxo impression. As I've said time and time again over these casts, whenever the score is 2-0, this is the most important round of the game, because if you're the team that's winning, you go up 3-0. That's dominant. That is a huge, cushion, a huge lead. Of course, that didn't quite work out for Sweaty Spaghetti last map, but we're not talking about that. And then if you're a team that's down 2-0, you get a round in 2-1. It's a game. It's all tied, or it's all the way right back into the thick of things. So here comes this full Uber advantage. Vio didn't get popped on until just late. The Pyro, Smile gets Vio, and the gun is still alive. The off classes on WAP are working out.
They're just going to be getting out. Kazi barely survives with only 30 HP. Maxo's going to be going down, and that's just going to be really unfortunate from there. Vio got dropped there by a sticky trap on the point. And
Kilo's pushed out on Pyro. He's just...
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Is he gonna go back to last? Okay. I don't know about this one. Because I feel like...
honestly, I think at that point you just commit.
Yeah, you either commit or you switch off immediately once your team held last. But regardless, Ooh, Evan instantly gets deleted by the smile pipes, and Blue has just walked in through Cafe. They've taken this space that that Red knows they have to give up lest they get caught by an Uber. Cassie has been doing a really great job building though, 94%, so they should be only a player down, even Uber situation here. The Blue players are walking their heels into Cafe. Have they been spotted? Oh, but look at this. Now Red. Oh, Red played back, but it actually worked out for them because Blue popped so early. And
Ooh.
Vio gets the kill onto Drellis, and he's just still doing damage. Oh my god, he could collapse on them here. It's actually going to be Kino and Smile trading out, but a scout for a demo. You'll take that any day of the weekend. Vio's continuing to hit pipes.
Vio's hitting the pipes.
Oh, Kazi. Kazi's actually
okay. He's
okay.
going back to the same karmas.
This is the old Vio. This is a Snakewater half one Vio, you know? He's just not missing.
This is prime Vio. This is a Vio that pioneered. That's what I want to see.
And now he's just spamming rollers into the forward spawn, trying to get some fat damage stat padding, but he's not really gonna walk away with anything there, although he will walk away with mid, and now the big boy advantage on the side of Sweaty Spaghetti. Like I said, man, they gotta win this round to, you know, at least still stay in it for the time being. In control of middle, you have 40% Uber advantage. They're gonna start walking through Valley, excuse me. Young serial killer has spotted them, and so has Fluey. He sees the Uber get called. He will actually die for it. So a little bit better of an Uber there from Red. They might even catch Drellis. No, they're actually going to lose Frisbee and Evans. So once again, all the projectiles on Sweaty Spaghetti going down. Now Drellis bombing the point. He's got a free medic pick. He connects his rockets. That is 6 down. They did use Uber. So it won't be too big of an ad. But again, a really poor fight.
Death.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good ad. That's gonna be like that ad that you always want to be pushing out of.
Yeah, 25-30%. They might get a soldier pick as well. Frisbee getting a little bit overextended, and Vio caught by Dungeon. Oh, he will actually get saved.
Also gonna be...
Yeah, Evan actually saved Vio though, so I mean that was sort of good, but Drellis is still on the hunt. He hits him with the Timmy 2 rocket, and he's still alive. He's going to find the sentry gun, and the scout will clean him up, but the damage has been done. No demo man up for the next 8 seconds, although a couple of scraps going on, but the blue team's just going to not care. They're going to walk right under the point. They're going to kill... they're actually just going to lose everyone. Never mind. It's been a kind of a little bit of a greedy push out of WAP, except... the scout was still on the point. Another scout scurries away through dungeon with 14 HP, 16 actually, and Kino will push out through dungeon himself and recap up second. So a lot of leapfrogging going on in this map or this round right now. And
Kilo.
I think he was trying to go for a back cap. Yeah, he must have been trying to go for something. Oh. Uh-oh. No way.
SCV hiccups.
Okay, Frisbee denied the back capper, so...
They're actually losing a lot of players here. Fluey and Trellis are both going to go down. We're going to see Smile actually take Maxo off of a trap. But even then, you're only up 3, holding mid against uber disadvantage.
Yeah.
And you have no soldiers and you're missing a scout. So it's not the prettiest situation. You're just kind of stuck here. And you're just seeing... Oh, Kilo's just going straight in.
Yeah, he got the force, dude. And Vio continuing to hit pipes, though, kind of countering that situation. Evan and Drellis trade out. Another nice denial of the scout, and it looks like the rest of Red is kind of getting caught, although Blue team loses 3 of their own. It's really hard for me to figure out who's winning right now. Mega Sasuke 90%, needs to get the health, needs to start healing a scout. They're going to run away. Smile is kind of caught. Actually, they're not shooting him, though. Yeah, they're not.
They're hesitating.
Uh-oh, and now here comes this blue Uber. The scouts are going to clean up Kino. They're going to keep chasing. They're trying to get on top of this medic.
Kazi actually does manage to get the pack, but it's not going to matter at the end of the day. Drellis is going to find that frag there, and it's only going to be up to Frisbee and Vio to be holding this last point.
This is a tall order, yep. Vio is trying to sticky up left. Frisbee is also on the left, but the rest of Blue just, walked in through dungeon for free. Frisbee bombs, and he gets deleted by the pipes. So does Vio, and that's going to be a 3-0 half from WAP over Sweaty Spaghetti. Now I can say that they are on the verge of eliminating Sweaty Spaghetti from amateur playoffs. Oh my!
It's a little bit of a mirror of what we saw, or more so flipped from what we saw in Snakewater. You know, we saw WAP win every single mid, but then, you know, we saw Sweaty Spaghetti take every single one. So that's that's a pretty good trade-off. Like lose mid or win the round. I know, I know which one I'd rather have. But
Yeah, lose the mid, of course.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, we did see Sweaty Spaghetti. They went up 3-0 on Snakewater, and then WAP retaliated right back. So will we potentially see the reverse happen here with WAP going up 3-0 in the first half, and then Sweaty Spaghetti doing the halftime speech and clawing their way back?
The mids are looking phenomenal on the side of Sweaty Spaghetti. They're playing them really well. Like their focus fires, the way how they've been able to rotate, has been working wonders. Like the first mid, you can maybe shrug off just because they were expecting a re-exec, but then the next two, there's just no excuse. There's just like no real excuse for just like losing that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You just kind of got out fragged. You got out DM'd there. But at the same time, WAP was just able to convert off of that. They were able to convert off like these mid losses. I think there was only one time that Sweaty Spaghetti actually made it to WAP's last, and even then they unfortunately dropped a VO to a sticky trap. There was a gun alive, and it was just really sloppy all around. So I really hope that Sweaty Spaghetti can actually just, make those adjustments that need to make, and start making it a little bit more competitive. Maybe we can see what happened on Snakewater, where we actually do go back to a golden cap overtime, or maybe Sweaty Spaghetti and just be like, all right, guys, wait. We've given them courtesy rounds. We've given them everything. We've given the charity rounds. Like, I already got my tax break like in the mail already. So let's just go. Let's just do it. Like, let's just win. So.
Yeah, and you alluded to it earlier as we see Red Team ready right up there, looking to fight their way back. It seemed like whenever the fight started breaking down for Red, they would lose multiple projectile players at a given time, and that is obviously not what you want to see, because that's a lot of damage gone, a lot of mobility gone, and then it just puts so much pressure on your scouts and your demo to hit every single shot, and for your medic to be like, oh crap, I gotta really potentially stay alive and just run because this fight is not going my team's way. So if Sweaty Spaghetti can kind of tighten that up a little bit, maybe only throw one soldier away in those kind of scrappy DM fights, it'll look a lot better for them, because like you said, their mids have been I mean, they've looked 10 times better on Sunshine mids than on Snakewater. Obviously kind of a low bar as far as the Snakewater performance was concerned, but they have been looking good. There was, especially during that third round there was a lot of seesawing, a lot of back and forth, and it just, their inability to close out those DM fights really cost them as far as that first half was concerned. So WAP in the driver's seat, but we've seen both of these teams make crucial adjustments at the right time. So it's a matter of execution now, and who's gonna make the first one, who's gonna make the big play. And I do bring news that I believe main grand finals has been concluded, so if you are planning to watch the VOD of that, spoiler alert, turn your ears away from the stream, but congratulations to the Obese Whales for winning grand finals, the 2-0. So congrats to them, and hope to see them in advance next season, because Div 1 and Div 2 won't be a thing.
Nope, it's gonna be advanced. So what I want to know is, as you said earlier, I want to see what adjustments we can bring out from both teams, because WAP has been doing, they've been winning the rounds and everything, but their mids a little bit iffy. Just they might not necessarily be super confident with it, they might not necessarily be super adjusted, but at the same time,
here we go.
On the other hand, we have Sweaty Spaghetti winning the mids, but the rounds. Gotta have that.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. WAP up 3-0 on Sweaty Spaghetti. They're up 1-0 in the series. We are 2 rounds away from a potential huge upset, or at least a very considerable one. But I'm going to be watching Kilo on this mid. He's going to eat some damage immediately. He took crater damage from dropping off his own shack. That was a little weird. He's going to watch his scout buddy die to Frisbee's bomb, but Kilo will get the retaliation kill. Fluey going down as well, and now Kilo's just trying to deny that soldier up top. And, well, It's actually looking pretty bad for him. Yeah, there we go. 4 players down. Just Drellis and his. They're actually behind. They're behind the enemy team. This is a really bad situation for them now because red team just understand it. They're just gonna walk right onto second. They're gonna get that cap up. I mean, and now Frisbee could potentially flank them as well. He's rolling out towards his choke. He spots them. He hits the medic with a fat first rocket, and he does get the force out. Kazi just pops now, and they're going to get a kill. Oh, they do drop Vio, but it might be worth it, though, because they're all the way in. They're trying to get on top of this Pyro. Pyro's half health. The soldier was so scared of shooting rockets at it, but Kilo is not Maxo. I hear the solemn vow coming out. And then the scout's just getting on top of the point.
It's not looking too great. We're going to see Mega Sasuke being brought down. It's all up to Maxo. Maxo's going to be winning the fight.
And there it is.
First round, getting on the board. Sweaty Spaghetti saying, you know, this might be like Snake Water, but we're not going to be playing that slow style. We're not, you know, we're big, strong men.
Hell, at this point, they want it to be like Snake Water because that means they're going to pull the second half comeback. So next mid, take it away.
Yeah, we're just going to be going straight in here. We're actually going to see Fluey doing the fast rollout, landing on top of the cafe, actually taking a whole lot of space on the right. And this is going to be, you know, again, the ring around Rosie. We're actually going to see Frisbee taking the 1v1 against their entire combo, and it's not looking too great. Just 2 scouts directly in there. Frisbee and Vio at the same time. Drellis, an amazing frag onto Vio. That's an important pick. And the health on the side of Sweaty Spaghetti is just non-existent as they are losing so many players. It's all up to Kino and Evan, the only 2 survivors in this massacre over here.
They're going in. They're going in through the cafe. Kino is working his. Oh, they were behind again, actually. So it looks like they're gonna stop the mid cap, excuse me, and they do. So this is actually a big deal because unlike last time, you know, it wasn't like an even Uber situation. As we see a second scrappy fight coming out, Fluey and Smile win their respective 1v1s, and now Evan, he got Evan down to 22 health. Oh. Dude. That scout should have let his medic get the kill. That would have been absolutely beautiful.
And now they're Uber straight in. They overextended here. Vio's so caught out. There's no way he survives.
Yep. Yeah. Kilo grabs him with the pistol, and finally we will see a conclusion to that crazy mid fight. A nice little attempt at a salvage there from the red player, stopping the mid cap early. Unfortunately, that was not the case the second time. But in the meantime, Blue is getting a little bit overzealous as they get collapsed on in the choke. There goes your medic and demo for WAP. Sweaty Spaghetti now have a great opportunity to push middle here. And Maxo looking at the soldier. Oh, he stuffs him completely. Nicely done by him. But there's a back cap attempt. The scout.
And they're sending everyone back.
Vio is helping pinch though, so yeah, they're gonna clean them up. No problem.
Oh
yeah.
My goodness, they got.
The timing of the Sweaty Spaghetti respawns was just so beneficial for them. They just collapsed right on top of those 2 players. Say sayonara, and now mid it will get flipped back to red, and they have huge Uber advantage, 70% and dwindling, but that's still Omega ad. Smile has stickies up by the cafe door, which it looks like that's where Sweaty is pushing, so they better be careful. Okay, he debts, and now he's getting bullied back by the scout. Really good pressure from red. They are going to lose Evan, and Frisbee bombs in a little bit. Well, they get 3 kills, so you know what? It's looking pretty good. Although Drellis is doing his best to salvage, he's actually going to get nothing. And now...
You have to keep pushing.
Maxo!
Maxo just goes in. Maxo just has no fear. There's no frontal lobe there. It's just W. And I don't mean that as an insult. It's just more so. It's just no thoughts.
Plus score. It's 3-2.
It's a much faster pace than Snake Water. I can definitely assure you. Sweaty Spaghetti are just. You know, again, exactly what I said. No more charity rounds. They got their tax exemptions, and that's all they needed. And right now, they're here to win it.
Alrighty, so plenty of time left. Frisbee doing a fast bomb right on top of Smile, but he gets deleted by Fluey as well. Not as well. So now -1 on the side of red. Blue aggression is trying to pinch them at Tetris. They're the ones that are moving a lot slower, and Kazi's going to suffer for it. Vio might be next on the list, although Young Serial Killer is just content with just bullying him out of Cafe. And now, look at this, 4 players looking at Vio. There is no way he gets anything done. He's going to get some roller damage, a nice little consolation prize, but that is probably the most dominant mid-win we've seen all map so far. As Frisbee bombs right on top of the medic. Oh my god, he got 100 damage off. I think his second rocket was not not as good as the other two. So he will go down. A valiant effort by him, but unfortunately he'll be stuck on last, facing this Uber as it comes in. Smile looking for the gun. He's finding it. Gets the pipe onto Kino as well, actually. So that's actually huge because the engineer could have switched off to something like heavy, but Smile is still wreaking havoc. Kazi and Evan go down. Smile gets a pipe onto... Ooh, he kind of just walks on the stickies.
It's really scrappy, and they focus the point there.
So WAP say, not yet, guys. Hold your horses. Match point, series point, elimination point.
This is incredible pressure that right now, like Sweaty Spaghetti are on. Their perfect record has already been tarnished. So at that point, there's no point in just dwelling on it. You already lost Snakewater, no point in dwelling on it. Right now, you're on Sunshine. You're gonna focus on this mid, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing.
No.
Kino's gonna be getting Fluey there. Fluey is just standing above Cafe, and right now the demo is a death corner. Smile's going to be going down there. Kilo's also going to be going down, not before Frisbee's going to be dying there. So it's a really nice mid going in here. And
Maxo flanking. Oh, he finds a scout and a soldier though. He actually might stay alive. They get him.
Oh,
this is just what the doctor ordered for Sweaty Spaghetti, assuming they don't let the scout get away with war crimes. And he gets the melee kill.
This is a little bit of an issue that Sweaty Spaghetti have been dealing with, but as a team they've been struggling to kill just one player. But that also could be young serial killer just was giving them the
schmooze. Yeah. Looster, thanks for joining. Not only did they drop a map, they are one round away from being dropped out of playoffs. So of course right now they're in a great position to get a second round on the board here, as we see the engineer come up on Kilo, the pyro on young serial killer. So these off classes have ruined a red push before, and the stickies are going to help ruin another one as Vio goes down.
No.
I'd be very...
Our frags being here, so it's a little bit better than the last situation, although...
But Kazi was hurt, and the rest of red, well, they're staying. No, just Maxo is trying to hit the meat. Oh my god, he got 30 HP. And Kino comes in as well. Wait, did he drop Uber? Did he just drop Uber? I thought I heard the sizzle or the crackle, but okay. Sweaty Spaghetti takes 3 rounds. It's
signs of life. They're not, even though they are in match point right now, they decided they're not afraid. Nothing held back. It's Rock Lee and Naruto right now. There is trading weights come off. They want to win this, and they're so much faster at mid.
Yeah, I mean, Maxo is... Oh, look at how scared the blue demo was. The blue demo is just stuck in Valley. He's actually going to win the 1v1 on Frisbee, so never mind. Scared. What am I talking about? He's just confident, although this time it's a scout, so I'm not sure about this one. Kino will get the kill. In the meantime, Sweaty Spaghetti have lost both their soldiers, and blue has taken control of the point.
Gonna go down.
The demo bombing in. He's trying to get something. He bounces the scout around, but that's not gonna do it. And now Kino and Maxo are coming in late. They're trying their best.
Miracles, but it's not looking too great.
Both scouts going down.
Oh no, they're late deaths. They did get Uber. Oh, the force is gonna come out from Frisbee, so that's a little bit of a saving grace.
Yeah, that's a huge saving grace, because now they don't have to worry about an Uber on last. They will have to worry about Frisbee still being down for the next 10 seconds, but it doesn't look like blue are gonna push the issue right now. Yeah, they were still waiting for their demo. Smile still rolling out. So kind of again, shades of that Snakewater map earlier, where the team that is up is attacking last, so they can take their sweet time and just they can drag this out if they so desire, or they can go for the knockout punch. Ubers are again dead even because of that great bomb by Frisbee getting that force. So, and I mean, Kilo is on engineer, or Kino. Wait, Kilo's on engineer too? No way. No way. No way. I have talked about this scenario so many times. Xander, where are you right now? Speak up, because he's doing it. He's putting up the NG on the other team's second. This is the play. You're up 4-3.
Max says let's sniper as well. This is pure haha funny classes. We're playing Highlander.
This is you're playing to win, dude. You're 1 round away from clinching a spot in grand finals. You will absolutely put the NG on the other team's second. And I'm gonna Steam message him. Oh, he's playing Rats Instagib. Noob.
Oh my god.
Okay, Evan also on Spy actually. So if he walks out, he's gonna spot the engineer, so he'll know the gimmicks are coming. And here he goes. He's like, wait a fucking second. That's a teleporter and a dispenser. What is this? And, I mean, regardless, though, if he gets the stab, that would be huge. No one on blue is suspecting a goddamn thing. So, the scout. He got bumped. He got bumped. Yep. The jig is up.
Oh, Evan. Oh, God. They're just getting bad luck. Honestly, the Spies have been having bad luck recently. It's not looking too fortunate for any of them.
Yeah, I don't. It was looking good earlier, but once that scout bumped him, I don't know what he's going to be able to accomplish this time. They're all just moving around, and I honestly think it would be better for him to go back to last in this specific situation, because if you go down here, that could be pretty bad.
He's getting bumped so many times.
Yeah. Oh, the soldier comes in. He's gonna go for the pistol, but the med's gonna take the health pack.
Okay, look, that's what we wanted to see on Snake Water.
Yeah, so and obviously not while you're on your own last, by the way, because they just lost 3.
Oh no! How did Maxo die?
And here comes blue. They are looking to knock this out of the park. They do use Uber first. Red finally responds. They're getting on the cap time. Smile is trying to set up stickies. He's getting on the point. They're not contesting him. Finally, Vio comes in to clutch it, but now there's extra players, and I thought that was going to be it.
Oh my God.
And there it is. WAP. What the hell?
Possibly the upset of the century. We're going to see WAP upsetting Sweaty Spaghetti here in 2 straight maps.
No.
The predictions were flipped. Some of us predicted that Sweaty Spaghetti were going to take it in 2 maps. Just taking Snake Water clean, taking Sunshine clean. But unfortunately for Sweaty Spaghetti, they're going to be knocked down into the consolation final, where they're going to be battling for 3rd or 4th place. As we're going to see WAP in Grand Finals.
Wow. What a game. What a series. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the night, all I wanted was some good TF2, and we got that in spades. Once again, congratulations to WAP punching their ticket into Grand Finals, where they will be awaiting the other match, the one that Exelor was talking about earlier. And again, Sweaty Spaghetti, their run isn't over yet, because they can still fight for 3rd. They got the medal on the line. They got that TF2 medal on the line coming up.
They get participant medal or 3rd place medal. That's what matters, baby.